Hey, what's going on, beautiful people? It has been a minute since we have been loud, live, and in motherfucker. It's been a minute. Let me give y'all a second to get up in here because, girl, I am on that CP time right now. I am on that CP time. So I'm going to give y'all a chance to get up and round up and through this piece. Let me just make sure I'm actually live, though, because, girl, technical difficulties, okay? Technical difficulties. But it should be live now. Should be, but like I said, I'm going to give you guys a couple of minutes to get up in here because yeah, I've been procrastinating, girl. Let's see. Okay, I am live now. Cool. Hey, Leo. Hey, Kim. Hey, April. How we doing today, family? Are we doing good? Are we doing good, girl? Hey, Sanchez. I remember you told me to call you Sanchez. Hey, Logan. Hey, Sean. Hey, Teresa. Hey, everybody. I'm gonna give everybody a chance to get in here so I can just, chat with y'all or whatever for a few minutes, girl. Yas, until everybody get up and ride through this piece. Hey, Latasha. Hey, Precious. Hey, Lexi. Hey, Camille. Hey, Latoya. Hey, fat girl. Hey, Mendel. Hey, Kiara. Hey, Jer. Well, Kim, I'm gonna call you Carol, girl. Bitch, where I been, girl? Girl, these motherfuckers been working me like a Hebrew around this motherfucker. Okay, girl, I've been working hard, child. Working hard. Hey, Bianca. All good over here in New Orleans. Bianca, did I hear something about you guys were having like some flooding or something over there? Or was that something inaccurate? Hey, Lavette. Hey, Jermaine. Hey, Pink. Hey, God. Hey, Magic. Hey, Raquel. Hey, Dark Waves. Hey, Sheikah. Hey, Shady. Hey, Malika. Hey, Tayana. Hey, you guys. Y'all are the real MVP. Somebody asked me what I had on my lips. Girl, I don't even know if you asked. I'm just gonna show you anyway, just in case you want to know. But I got on this. This is a Black Radiance lip gloss. I pronounced it right for real. It's a Black Radiance lip gloss, and it doesn't have a name, but it has like kind of a gold-ish tone to it. But it doesn't have a name. It's just number 5102, and this is what this is right here. I don't even know if you could really see that, but yeah. What's the update with the? You must haven't watched my latest videos. Those braces are gone, child. Because girl, or guy, I don't even know if you're a girl or a guy, but yeah, I had a really bad allergic reaction inside of my mouth, and they had to remove them because number one, I was afraid that they were going to do something worse, and they were afraid they were going to do something worse. So we removed them, and I may be going back to get Invisalign soon. I'm not sure yet. I kind of want to, recoup from that traumatic experience of me having that allergic reaction. So yeah. Thank you so much, Mindy. It was bad rain. Slidell flooded really badly. The tunnel under Canal Street. Really? Wow. My day is going pretty good, Dark Waves. Oh, you're welcome, boo. Hey, Marley. But you know what? I really don't. I mean, I have gaps, but I don't hate. Like I said, I'm going to be looking into the Invisalign soon. But right now, after that experience, I don't hate my smile enough to just go through that experience again. But I definitely will probably be looking into the Invisalign soon. Not right now, but soon. So yeah, it's enough people here right now, so we can go ahead and start getting into these topics. First and foremost, you guys, I'm sorry that you have the pink eye. Hopefully you did you get some medicine or something for that? Hey, Taylor. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the situationals, y'all. So let's talk about this. I do have some links and things. If my shit start freezing and shit, bitch, y'all know how I am with this bootleg ass camera, girl. I ain't really ready to drop all them coins on that Mac, girl. Even though I was thinking about getting that motherfucker on, getting that Mac, that Apple card, and go ahead on and getting that MacBook, but bitch, girl, I'm gonna have to, really, think long and hard on that shit, girl. But anyway, let's talk about some stuff. Bitch, y'all got the teacups. Even though it ain't really no tea, like I said, we just gonna be discussing some things. Now, the first thing that I want to discuss is gonna be the fact that I don't know if you guys have heard about this. Atlanta, the CDC recently released the statistics for the HIV rates in Atlanta, and they said that 1 in 51 people in Atlanta are HIV positive, which was very alarming. And they're kind of classifying it as being like that of a third world country, because in a lot of these third world countries, the HIV and AIDS rate is very high, and they're saying that 1 in 51 people. Do you just think about that? 1 in every 51 people in Atlanta is HIV positive. And like I said, I don't want people to just be afraid, because HIV, we already know that HIV is not a death sentence. It's not like it was way back in the back day when there weren't a lot of research and things that have been done on the disease. There are a lot of things that people can actually do to protect themselves, and that can also, even if you do contract the disease, there are ways that you can, medications and things that you can take to prolong your life. So it's not a death sentence anymore. But what's even more alarming about it is the fact that you also have, just think about it, that is the statistics as far as what they have in the system. But we already know that there are a lot of people out there that don't go get tested. You know what I mean? There are a lot of people that don't go get tested. So there are a lot of people who may be infected with the virus that don't even know. So I'm pretty sure that number is probably way, way higher. So just to think that there are 1 in every 51 people in Atlanta, okay, that is HIV positive. And we know that number is probably larger, because we already know that a lot of people don't go and get tested, which is very, very scary. Let me read you a little bit about what these folks said, okay? And this came from the CDC. I had to make sure that this wasn't no satire shit. Y'all know how I do, you know what I'm saying? It says, and this came from blackdoctor.org, but of course it was an excerpt from the CDC. It says, recent reports from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention state that the HIV/AIDS rates in Atlanta, particularly in the downtown area, are as bad as some third world African countries, according to the Atlanta Daily World. The CDC estimates that 1 in 51 Georgians will be diagnosed with HIV in their lifetime. As of 2013, Atlanta's metro population accounted for more than half of Georgia's population, with 5.6 million people. Let's see. Let me scroll on down. It said the issue is particularly acute for young gay and bisexual Black men. One Emory University study followed a group of Atlanta area men ages 18 to 39 who had sex with men during 24 months and found that 12.1% of the Black men under 25 contracted HIV, compared with only 1.1% of the white men under 25. One of the highest figures for HIV incidents ever. That is wow. That is a lot of people, family. That is a lot of people. That is a lot of people. Seriously. Oh yeah, it's real, girl. Like I said, I had to make sure that it wasn't no satire shit. You know what I mean? That is really, really scary. Very scary. Yeah. So did you guys hear about that? But I just want people, it's sad that in 2016, there are people out there, and I understand that sometimes, things happen, condoms break and things like that, but I need us to be a little bit more cautious and a little bit more, we need to start protecting ourselves more. It's way too many people out here that are still having unprotected sex in 2016, which is very, like I said, which is crazy to me. I don't want to put nobody's business out. I'm not gonna call nobody's name, of course, but the Juice Man had this young lady who works at his job. I don't know if I mentioned this, but there's a girl who works on his job who apparently she went and got tested, and thank God she did that. And it wasn't HIV or anything like that, but it's scary, the fact that she went and got tested, and she apparently tested positive for herpes. And apparently she told the people that she was having a sexual encounter with, and a family, 9 people that was working on her shift. She was having sex with 9 guys that worked on her shift. And I don't know what the hell happened, but I know this happened in my city before, where this guy, he was apparently having sex with a lot of people in this plant, and the health department actually went to the plant because he actually tested positive for HIV, and he was literally in the hospital about to die. And he sat there and told the people, y'all need to go down to my job and test those people. And the health department literally went down there and tested those people. But this particular girl, the health department came there and tested these guys, okay, for herpes. Or I don't know if they went there and did whatever the fuck they did, but I know he said the health department came there. That is crazy as fuck, and that is embarrassing as hell, y'all. Thank you, Kyla. That is scary and that is embarrassing, for real. But like I said, people just need to protect themselves and just understand that it's too much shit going on in 2016 for people to be out here not protecting themselves from this disease. It's just too much shit going on, seriously. So, yeah, I just want people to just protect yourself. Like I said, HIV is not one of those death sentences anymore, but people need to, you know, if you can prevent yourself from catching it, do that. You know, don't just sit there and be having sex with people, men or women, without using protection. I mean, goddamn condoms cost what, y'all? Couple cents. You go to the gas station, get a damn condom for what, $1? For real? So you that hard up with some ding ding or some cooter that you can't stop your ass at the gas station and buy a damn 50-cent condom. For real though? If you can't afford a 50-cent condom, you don't need to be laying your ass down in the bed with nobody. Just saying. Yeah, condoms are free at the clinics. I know. Well, I haven't had to go to thank God I haven't had to go to a clinic in a while. I've actually got me some insurance, bitch. A bitch got some insurance, which is such a blessing, especially working for myself. And I actually got some insurance. I've, you know, actually been going to the doctor, but I remember when I used to go to the health department to get my ankles and things like that. I do remember that they used to give you like, I'm pretty sure if you probably asked, they used to give you like those little bags of like the little, what the fuck they call them? Shit, the brown paper bags full of condoms and all kind of contraceptives and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bitch, go mouth in the house. Go mouth in the house. Bitch, you ain't missed too much, girl. You ain't missed too much. But yeah, so what do y'all think about that? Atlanta dick is off limits. Girl, you are crazy. That's the thing, though. I mean, I know that number seems high, but, you know, I know it seems very, very high. Like I said, you just have to be careful. You just have to protect yourself. You just have to know what type of people that you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, if you can prevent yourself from catching it, do that. Because it's too many preventative measures out there that you can take to prevent yourself from catching that disease. You know what I'm saying? Have I ever had a shady doctor? Not that I can think of. Not that I can think of. Hey, girl, I did a video on my channel about the HIV and AIDS epidemic and growing numbers in the U.S. Miss Free to you, I saw your video, boo. I saw your video. Actually, I sure did. I sure did. You can get an HIV test at the drugstore. Enzy, to be honest, I feel some type of way about those HIV tests that they have in the drugstore. Let me explain why. Let me explain why. Not the fact that they have HIV tests in the drugstore, because I do feel like there are a lot of malicious people out there. And I do feel like if a person goes and gets an HIV test from the drugstore, depending on the person, of course, if, like I said, if you got a malicious person out there and they find out that they're HIV positive, you might get these people who they may feel some type of anger inside of them, that they feel like they just want to go out there and they just want to infect a lot of different people with the disease without going to, going and getting themselves treated for it. You got a lot of malicious people out there that are like that. So I feel some type of way about those HIV tests being in the drugstore. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's just me though. Because like I said, I would rather a person go to the doctor, get tested. That way, number one, you can get yourself into treatment. And that way you're not just out here just doing some old rangadang shit, just some fucking random ass shit on your own. You know what I'm saying? I feel some type of way about motherfuckers who go and buy HIV tests in the drugstore. Not saying nothing wrong with them, just saying I feel some type of way about it. So, yeah. Just like I said, wrap it up, protect yourselves, just understand and know that, what the woman said on Thin Line Between Love and Hate, a few minutes of pleasure can give you a lifetime of pain. Don't put yourself through that. I mean, but especially not when there are so many preventative things out there that you can do to keep yourself from contracting HIV or any other STD. So yeah, that's the first thing that I want to talk about, y'all. So I'm glad that I brought that up for those of you that are in here, and even those of you that are going to be watching the replay of this video. Yeah, I just want to talk about that right quick. I think those people should be charged if you know you have the virus. Oh, girl, trust me, there are laws in certain states that require you to disclose your HIV positive status to people. Okay, if you are having a sexual relationship with them. Now, if a person tests positive for HIV, they don't just have to go out there and tell everybody, look, I got, you don't have to do anything like that. But if you are actually about to actually have sex with somebody, there are laws in certain states that do require you to disclose your HIV positive status. So, yeah. I feel some type of way about the HIV testing San Fernando drugstore. Child, like I said, I feel some type of way about them HIV tests in the drugstore. But that's just me. I mean, I don't think anything is wrong with it. If a person is, if they're nervous about going to the doctor and getting tested, I don't think there's anything wrong with those people deciding that they want to, go to the drugstore and get a test if that's going to ease their anxiety, and they find out, then they go and get themselves some treatment or something. But I'm talking about the people who go and get these tests, find out that they're HIV positive, and just decide to go and just wreck shop. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry about that last comment, but I feel some type of way about HIV tests in drugstores because I feel like you think that you need to go to the clinic or the hospital. Like I said, I feel that way too. I mean, not even if you think you have it. I just think you should go and get tested. I think it's more accurate for you to go and get tested at a clinic, or the doctor or something like that. I think it's a little bit more accurate to me. Hi, Lila. How do I feel about the high school giving away condoms? I personally feel like, let me tell you a little bit of something about that. I know there are some people who feel like, they don't want adults teaching their children about sex in school. And I totally understand it. I totally get it. Now, about this condoms in high school. Now, what grades are we talking about? What grades are we talking about? Now, we talking about, well, you said high school. I mean, I don't know how I feel about it. I guess if you're in a sex education class, if your parents know that you're in a sex education class and they're giving out condoms, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's me personally. If you're in a sex education class, I personally don't think that there's anything wrong, especially if your parents know that you're taking this sex education class. Now, people are just walking around just randomly handing condoms to these students. I don't know. But if you're in a sex education class and they're giving out condoms, I mean, your parents already know that you're in there. You're talking about sex education and prevention of certain things. You're talking about, the consequences of, if you're talking about all that stuff, I don't think there's anything wrong with giving out condoms in that sense. But just walking around handing out condoms or having a damn bucket of condoms sitting on your desk in the classroom, that might be a little awkward. But it depends. I guess it depends on the circumstance of them giving out the condoms. To me, I don't know. But yeah, that's the first thing I want to talk about. Let me move on because I know, girl, I can sit there and talk about one subject for a long time because we got a lot of shit that we got. Bitch, we got a lot of gossip. We got a lot of shit to talk about, girl. The next thing, ladies, for the ladies that are in here, there is a petition that is going. You guys can type it in Google or whatever. There's a petition going around right now for MAC Cosmetics to release an Aaliyah-inspired makeup line, like lipsticks and things like that. We already know there are a lot of people out there that got these damn lipsticks. You got the they got a Kylie Jenner damn lip thing. I don't know, the Rihanna, all these different lip lines, and they're trying to get an Aaliyah inspired collection by MAC. Now, I don't own not one MAC lipstick, not one, okay? Not one. But I do think that if they release an Aaliyah inspired MAC collection, I might pick up some, bitch, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, there, like I said, you can type it in on Google and you can find it and read about it and all that shit. Her brother is all game for Missy Elliott. They're all trying to get this Aaliyah inspired MAC makeup, lipstick line or whatever. So I'm rooting for that shit. I did sign it. I sure did, because I would love to buy one of her products, just to keep her name alive, girl. Keep it alive. So yeah. Yeah, girl, Aaliyah inspired lipstick. They have a petition right now for MAC to release a lipstick line to honor Aaliyah. So yeah, bitch. But it's like I said, I don't own not a one MAC lipstick. I said, bitch, that's gonna be on my bucket list. Y'all know I'm real frugal when it comes to the makeup and shit. I don't like to buy a whole lot of expensive makeup. But bitch, I might buy some of that. You know what I'm saying? Yes. I sure might. If Caitlyn Jenner can have one. Caitlyn Jenner got a what? Caitlyn Jenner got a makeup line on MAC, girl? For real? Am I missing something? Hey, Lady Nika. Hey, Auntie. How you doing, boo? I did not know. Do Caitlyn Jenner have a makeup line for real? Or are you just, Camille, are you pulling my leg? Does Caitlyn Jenner really have a makeup line? Are you kidding me? Did Aaliyah wear lipstick? Child, I don't know. It does. I've never seen her with lipstick on. She was a very natural girl, but I don't think that would be, you know. I mean, it would just be to honor her, in my personal opinion. What lip gloss am I wearing? I'm wearing the what the hell is this? Black Radiance number 5102. She has a lipstick. Who? Caitlyn really has a MAC lipstick. Bitch, y'all, you bitch. All proceeds go to the went to the trans community. Okay, I can feel that. Okay, I can rock with that. I can rock with all proceeds went to the trans community. Okay, I can get it. Okay, I can get with that. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna talk about that, Miss Virgo. Give me a minute, girl. Give me a minute. We're gonna talk about that. She has a lipstick by MAC where the proceeds went to the trans community. Like I said, I'm here for that. I can deal with that. But I thought they were just randomly giving away some motherfucking makeup lines to this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Okay, next thing. Bitch, we have to talk about Prince again. I know a lot of people don't want to talk, but girl, Prince is a legend, girl. He's a legend, and he's still in the fucking news. And girl, I got to report on the goddamn news. You know what I'm saying? I got to report on the current events. Bitch, tell me why 700 people. Tell me why these people are calling up to the damn courthouse in Wellville, y'all, claiming that they related to this damn man, trying to get some of this main money. Because y'all already know they have frozen Prince's estate. All of his money is frozen right now. They can't use shit. None of his goddamn money at this particular point in time. So George Lopez, guys don't know who George Lopez is. George Lopez actually gave some money to the family, loaned some money to the family until they unfreeze his estate. Because I mean, they still got bills to pay, bitch. Okay, but the judge don't care about none of that shit until they actually release that money. Until they release that money, they don't give a damn what kind of bills you got to pay, bitch. Okay, you can pay that shit after we release it. So 700 people. These people are coming forward talking about they got pictures of this man at they goddamn family reunion and shit. Talking about, oh, I saw him and he said he shook my hand and said he know my auntie, uncle, cousin, brother, sister. The fuck? These motherfucking people are crazy, girl. These people are seriously trying to get their hands on this man Cohen, y'all. But of course, the judge was like, look, motherfucker, unless y'all some bitches got some kind of his name wrote on y'all birth certificate, his name wrote on y'all goddamn marriage license or divorce decree. If your name ain't on nothing like that, y'all motherfucking need to quit calling them here, girl. They say they phone been ringing off the motherfucking hook. These people are cray. And let's talk about this dude, Carlin Williams. Carlin Williams is this fucking dude who apparently been trying to scam Prince for years, bitch. Trying to scam him for years. This dude is claiming that he's Prince's son. He said that his mother told him years ago that she went to one of Prince's concerts back in 1976. She said she went to one of his concerts in 1976. She went backstage. She said her and Prince Prince decided to take her back to his hotel room and have unprotected sex with her, and she claimed she got pregnant, bitch. Girl, allegedly, this dude, Carlin Williams, has been trying to scam Prince for years, bitch. But guess what? The Prince's estate, guess what they did, bitch? They agreed to use some of the blood that was left from his autopsy. They agreed to use some of that to go ahead and test this food and prove this motherfucker's insane in the membrane. But allegedly, the family has agreed to perform not an autopsy on this motherfucker. They need to perform an autopsy on this motherfucker, trying to scam them out some goddamn money to perform a DNA test, not a goddamn autopsy on his ass, girl. They gonna cut his ass up and just perform an autopsy on this motherfucker. No, they said they will perform a DNA test on his food to basically shut his motherfucking ass down. You know, motherfucker, you ain't no kin to us, motherfucker. Okay, you ain't gonna get none of this motherfucking money, bitch. Negatively, okay? Girl, Miss Virgo, apparently he said, this is what he's saying, that he has been trying to get in contact with Prince for years to basically tell him that, you know, his mom said that it's a possibility that he's his daddy. Girl, we know that's some motherfucking bullshit, girl. We know it's some bullshit. Leo, sure you can ask me a question in 1 second, boy. I'm on a roll right now. If I stop and answer questions, I'm really not gonna. But I'm gonna get to y'all questions at the end. Let me spill this tea right quick, girl. We need to talk about one subject at a time. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know me. I can go off topic in a minute, and I'm trying to stay on topic right now. But I'm definitely, before I get off here, I'm gonna really shoot some shit. But we can talk about anything that's Prince related right now. But at the end, whatever you need to ask, we can talk about it, girl. All right, or guy. I don't know if you're a girl or a guy. And also, bitch, let me tell y'all another something. Tell me why, girl, the doctor that was treating Prince like weeks before his death, please explain to me why all of a sudden this goddamn doctor then left his medical where he was working at or whatever, bitch. This sounds like some Michael Jackson shit. The doctor then left his practice. Not only did he leave his fucking practice, bitch, tell me why. He was actually at Paisley Park. He was at Paisley Park the day Prince died, bitch. It sounds like to me, this motherfucker was doing some old Michael Jackson shit. He was over prescribing this man prescription medication in exchange for money. Let me read y'all this shit, bitch. I don't know if y'all heard about this tea right here, but let me dish this shit real quick, girl. Let me dish this shit real quick, bitch. Okay? Let me dish this shit real quick. Hold on, let me get to it. Y'all know my motherfucking computer slower than a motherfucker, girl. Hold on. Okay. This shit says a doctor who treated Prince wrote him prescriptions and was present. He was present at Paisley Park when the singer died. He has mysteriously left the medical center where he worked. So this motherfucker just up and vanished, bitch. He just up and vanished. Cops obtained a search warrant for North Memorial Medical Center where Dr. Michael Todd, whatever the fuck his last name is, worked. The warrant asks for all medical records, documents, reports, charts, photos, prescriptions, doctor's note, and medical notes for Prince Rogers Nelson. According to the warrant, cops interviewed the doctor who acknowledged he treated Prince twice in April. The last time the day before he died. The doctor told cops he ran tests on the singer and he was at Paisley Park the day Prince died to drop off the test results. For real, bitch. For real, bitch. For real, bitch. For real, bitch. I gotta drink some water on this shit. Bitch, tell me that don't sound suspicious. Do that not sound suspicious to you? That sound fishy to me. That sound like the same shit that happened in the Michael Jackson case, bitch, to me. But like I said, this guy died on a live family. That shit sound, were there cameras that paid? I don't know, boo. That's a good question. But girl, I'm curious. Hey, don't trip. But like I said, I'm very curious. Like I said, but this sounds like some of the same shit that happened during the Michael Jackson situation. Okay. What was wrong? I know that he I guess they said he had the flu or some shit. I don't know what was wrong. The reason why he, showed up at this man's house with some test results, I don't know, child. Like I said, that shit sounds suspect than a motherfucker to me. Okay. Yes, it sounds real suspect to me. But I digress on that situation right there. But it's gonna be interesting how this shit play out. It's gonna be real interesting. Girl, it's very fucked up. Very fucked up. Conrad Murray said he did nothing. He was in the Bahamas when Prince died. Oh, child, we ain't talking about Conrad Murray, child. We talking about the doctor who treated Prince. I said that it's suspicious that it kind of mirrors Michael Jackson's death. They don't know. They said, I don't know if they know where he is, but they said he just mysteriously left the practice. Prince was cremated. Child, it's crazy. But this man lived a very healthy life. How the fuck he died from the flu? Child, like I said, I don't know what the hell that was. They talking about no damn flu. That shit got me kind of side-eyeing. That shit like the flu. The fuck? Really? Now, number one, when they had to make that emergency landing, okay, that shit was suspicious from the gate. Now, I'm not sitting there trying to speculate and try to say nothing off the wall. I mean, it's very possible that Prince probably had an addiction to Percocets. Now, whether or not I know that, I do not. Now, it's very possible. It's a lot of people out there that go through surgeries and things like that, and you know, they get a lot of prescription medication and they become dependent on it. So it's very possible that he was, you know, addicted to Percocets. But it's, you know, we already know that it was a lie that they had to make an emergency landing because he, you know, got sick due to a flu complication. We know that was a fucking lie. You know, I mean, he was literally 45 minutes away from his home in, you know, at Paisley Park. So, you know, if he just had the flu, it had to be a very, very serious complication for them to have to make an emergency landing for the flu. So we know that's a lie. That's some shit they just made up, I'm pretty sure. This girl said swine flu. Girl, you crazy. Yes, it surely does. Two great icons die from the same way. Yes, like I said, it's like they mirror each other. The instances mirror each other. Yes, there's a difference between addiction and dependence. There is a very big difference between addiction and dependence. But now, if somebody made, Mindy, if somebody made 4 trips to Walgreens in one day, well, no, 4 trips to Walgreens in 1 week. Let me correct myself. 4 trips. Well, no, they said he was there 4 times that day, or was it 4 times that week? Either way, that's a little excessive. But I do know that there are some people who depend on it because people literally hurt. I'm talking about my daddy was a double amputee. So I know being around a person who been through some pain. My daddy had a plate put in his back one time. He had to get, what the hell they call those shots? He had to get steroid shots in his back once a month. My dad had been through some pain. So I know people who are dependent on pain medication. But when you got people who are addicted, that's a difference. So, but yeah, like I said, it's just a very sad situation because some of these doctors, and I will say this, some of these doctors out here overprescribe people pain medication. Now, if you got a little bit more money, now you can get damn just about anything you fucking want. We already know that. So you do have a lot of these doctors who they just as bad as drug dealers out here, if the money right. So yeah, that would be bomb if Mac did a royal line for Prince. Girl, that would be bomb.com, girl. That would be bomb. Okay, let's get our Prince right now, girl. Let's move on to Janet Jackson Beach. What the fuck this dude named El DeBarge, Chico DeBarge, whatever the fuck his name is. This dude, apparently he's a crackhead or whatever. I don't know, y'all. I know the dude, but I don't know the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I've seen pictures of his ass. I remember seeing him and shit. But apparently, whoever this old crackhead ass man is, he done came forward. You know, he was dating Janet Jackson back in the day. And he came forward saying that him and Janet Jackson have a child. Now, I know there are a lot of people out there who commented under when I shared that, you know, Janet Jackson was pregnant. They was commenting under that, talking about this ain't her first pregnancy. This ain't her first pregnancy. Janet Jackson been pregnant before. Now, I wasn't in the room when Janet Jackson gave birth, so I can't say whether or not Janet Jackson was pregnant or not. I don't know. I know people have been saying that shit for years. I do know that. And allegedly, there's a girl out there who has been in contact with this James DeBarge dude, and who has been telling him that, you know, her mother, when her mother was, you know, on her deathbed, the girl, apparently whoever adopted the girl, she said her mother died. And while her mother was on her deathbed, her mother told her that she was Janet Jackson's daughter. Janet Jackson gave her up for adoption to this lady, and apparently she paid this lady very, very good money to keep her fucking mouth closed, not to say shit, okay? Don't open your motherfucking mouth. But apparently, as this lady was taking her last breath, she told her daughter that Janet Jackson is her mother. And apparently this woman got in touch with James DeBarge and told him that she was their daughter. And he decided to go on, you know, social media, talk to the blogs or whoever the fuck he talked to, did an interview with somebody, girl, I don't even remember, and basically spilled the beans and said that him and Janet Jackson got a secret love child, girl, like that girl. So yeah, that's what the fuck is going on. Like I said, I don't know. This is all alleged, bitch. I don't know if any of this shit is true, okay? I don't know if the shit is true. All I know is this is what that motherfucker said, okay? Now, people are out there saying that this man is scoring out on some crack or some shit and he just wants some money from these goddamn interviews. I don't know. I don't know this man, okay? I don't know if he on no crack. I don't know what the fuck he doing. I don't know if he no alcoholic. I don't know. But that's what they saying. They saying that they think this man is trying to get some goddamn money. But I have seen the photos of the woman, and she do look like Janet Jackson, bitch. I ain't gonna tell no lie, okay? I ain't gonna tell no lie. But why would she hide it? Who hide it? Janet Jackson? I don't know. I wonder the same thing. Why would she hide the fact that she had a child? I don't know. I wonder the same thing. Thank you, Life Mission. But I don't know. Like I said, but this is what this is all alleged now. I don't know if this goddamn woman is actually Janet Jackson and this dude's daughter. I have no earthly idea. But this is what she told him, apparently. And she said her mother even told her not to even tell Janet Jackson. She said she don't even want to tell Janet Jackson. This is what the girl told James DeBar. He decided that he wanted to carry his ass to the blog and talk, girl. Even though, like I said, the girl said she don't even want to tell Janet. She didn't want to. She wanted to keep it between him and her. But, of course, he went running his goddamn mouth. But I know, people have been talking about this for years, the fact that they think Janet Jackson had a baby before this ain't her first pregnancy. So, yeah. James DeBar is full of shit. Shy. Like I said, I seen them pictures of his ass. He was looking like he was strung out on something that day, okay? Like he was high as a kite that day when he was talking to them folks. So, I don't know. So, like I said, all of this is alleged. I need to see how she looks because them Jacksons have. She look like Janet Jackson to me. Okay, she look like it to me. Just saying. Exactly. Show me them DNA results. We can talk, girl. Okay. Well, we already know Janet Jackson ain't finna respond to none of this shit, child. You ain't gonna be able to get Janet Jackson to respond to none of this shit. I wonder why after all these years Jane coming forward because he wants some money. But then again, I don't know. I can't say that. But I maybe he's coming forward because she's announcing now that she's pregnant with her first child, and he feels some type of way about her. He said she gave this girl up for adoption without his knowledge. He said that he didn't know she was pregnant. He later on found out she was pregnant. Recently found out that she actually gave a baby that they were going to have together up for adoption. So I guess he feels some type of way about that. I guess I can, maybe that's my assumption. Maybe he didn't want, her to give it up for adoption. Maybe he would have wanted her to give it to him. I don't know. So, but that's a good question. Why he's saying something after all this time. I guess now because she's announcing that she's pregnant, child. I don't know. I'm going to do some research on Janet Jackson. Girl, do some research and get back to me. Okay. Do some research and come back to me. Now let's get the fuck off of Janet Jackson. Like I said, girl, I got a lot of shit that I got to talk about, girl. We got a lot of tea to dish tonight, okay? A lot of tea to dish tonight. Bitch, I ain't got no tea. I just got some water, okay? I just got some bottled water, okay? All right. Next topic. Girl, South Carolina AME Church. You guys remember South Carolina AME Church. If you don't remember South Carolina AME Church, that is the church where the 9 people were gunned down by this idiotic fool, this goddamn terrorist dude, Dylan Roof. Okay. Apparently there was a lot of money, a little over $3 million. $3 million that has been donated to the families of the 9 victims. Okay. A little over $3 million. Now, I don't know why they decided to release the money to the family through this church. I understand that they were gunned down in the church. But the church received, like I said, a little over $3 million in donations. They distributed $1.5 million to the families. They distributed $1.5 million to the families, but they kept $1.8 million in the church. Now, this money wasn't donated to the church. This money was donated for the families. The church decided to release 1.5 of the million to the family, and they kept 1.8. Now, like I said, if they wanted to keep some of the money for, some type of community outreaches or something, whatever. Even though all of the money was donated to the family. But the fact that y'all actually kept more of the money than you actually gave to these people's families, what the fuck? And girl, let me tell you what they said. They said they killed 1.8 million. They put some away for some type of a fund or some shit. I don't know what it was. But the rest of the money was for to help with maintenance and endowments for the church. Okay, but if I didn't donate the money for you for the church, I gave the money to you for the family. How you gonna keep some money to my $1.8 million to help with maintenance for the church? Girl, are you for real? What kind of maintenance you need that costs $1.8 million? For real, dog? Oh, hell no. We already know that half of that money went in their pockets. Like I said, Lord, no, this is a terrible situation. It was a tragedy. But child, that was some. Now y'all know that's wrong for this church to keep $1.8 million. Like I said, they did put some apparently in some type of a fund for some type of community outreach. But $1.8 million to help with maintenance and endowments for the church, we know that what that means. That means this need to go in the pastor and in the official's pockets. We already know that shit. For real, girl. That is just wrong. That is just wrong, child. Wrong.com. Okay? I feel some type of way. Like I said, I can't. $3 million was donated. Over 3, because it was, like I said, they distributed the 1.5 between the families, and they killed 1.8. So that's a little over 3, right? Like 3 point something million dollars. The fuck? That's like I said, y'all. If y'all want to read a little bit more about that, you can go to news1.com and you can check that shit out. But girl, I looked at that and I was side-eyeing that shit, y'all. I don't know what it is about these damn churches that just feel like they just can. I mean, they just greedy, y'all. Greed. I don't know if y'all ever seen that goddamn episode of Gunsmoke. I used to watch Gunsmoke. This bitch, we finna go into a rabbit hole. If you are new here, okay? If you are new here, you might not know about my rabbit holes, but I go into quite a few of them. Me and my daddy always watched Gunsmoke, and there was an episode on Gunsmoke where this dude had these people held him hostage or whatever. They had like bags and shit, and the man thought it was money in the bags or whatever. So he got these people tied up and shit, putting guns to their head and all this shit. And he decided to reach his damn hand down in his bag. Now, inside of this bag was not a gun. Was not money. It was a fucking snake in his bag, a fucking rattlesnake. Okay, I got bit by the rattlesnake, and that man said, "Greed is what got you bit, bitch." I just had, that's like I said, rabbit hole, bitch, rabbit hole. But greed, y'all, greed. Okay, greed around this motherfucker. Y'all know that's some greedy ass shit. You don't do that. Like I said, it's even more disgusting the fact that y'all kept more than y'all gave to the family. You kept more than you gave to these people's families. That is crazy to me. That is crazy as fuck. Okay, that's crazy as fuck. Anyway, woo. I'm sorry, y'all. Child, I used to watch Gunsmoke with my daddy, girl, every day, every morning, y'all. Well, on the weekends, because of course during the week I went to school. But girl, my dad used to watch some Gunsmoke, girl. Y'all know now. Hey, Kairos. Church ain't even had the carpet clean biggest deal. Child, we already know, child. They always need a donation. They always need somebody to give a love offering. Can you bring up a love? I need everybody to sow a seed of $100. Nigga, every other Sunday you need me to sow a seed on. I done already gave your ass my tithes. I done already put money into the damn collection plate too, okay? And now you want me to sow another seed, nigga? Excuse me language, but damn. Goddamn, you want me to sow a seed every day, okay, motherfucker? Really? Y'all don't know shit about that. But y'all, yeah, like I said, y'all gonna read about that shit if you want to hear about it. Like I said, it's some crazy ass shit. Now, girl, like I said, I got a whole lot of tea that I gotta dish, so I gotta keep it rolling, okay? We're gonna talk about this shit for a minute. We gotta keep it rolling. Let's talk about this goddamn judge, bitch. Now, this shit gonna make y'all gag, girl. This shit gonna make you fucking gag. There is a judge. Okay, where the fuck is he from? Let me see where he's from. Let's see. Oh my God, let's see. Where the fuck is he from? Oh my God, I gotta see what state this dude is from. Oh my God, please show me what state he's from. Are you serious? But anyway, there's a judge, okay? Arkansas. He's from Arkansas. He decided to resign his position after the state recovered thousands of sexually explicit photos from his computer. The photos, bitch, you about to gag. The photos were of male defendants engaging in sexual acts at this judge's home. Yes, dudes who been before him in court. Dudes who been before him in court. They found these guys' photographs on this judge's computers, buck naked. Let me explain. Y'all about to motherfucking gag, okay? This judge decided that he was going to order these guys to do community service, okay? He decided that he was going to order these guys to do community service. Now, some kind of way, he got some type of approval to have these guys do community service at his home. Oh, but bitch, they weren't doing just no any kind of type of community service. Oh, the community service they was doing was servicing this judge. Yes, bitch, you just heard me right. Okay, you just heard me right, bitch. This dude was making these guys come to his house to do community service, but the community service was coming to the house sucking his old nasty rankle dang dang. Okay, bitch, let me read this shit. It says, apparently suspicions came about when it was learned that the former judge was allowing defendants to complete community service in the privacy of his home. Okay? Yes, in the privacy of his home. Emily White has been working with investigators to identify the young men in the photographs to inquire about their private affairs with the judge. Okay? Bitch. Hold up. So, I didn't read this part. It says some of the young men were under the age of 18. Oh, hell no. Lock this motherfucker up, throw away the key, bitch. Y'all know how I feel about that shit. Lock this motherfucker up, throw away the key, your old wrinkle ding ding. Ooh, shit. Let me read this shit. It said one of the men from the pictures recalled the judge instructing him to bring 3 bags of cans to his home. Did you hear that shit? He ordered the man to bring three bags of cans to his home. Once he got there, the judge offered him a drink. When he declined, before being instructed to bend over to act as if he were going to pass the judge 2 cans from the bags. He even remembered telling the judge, he even remembered the judge telling him to spread his legs farther apart as he snapped pictures. Bitch. That's why I say this goddamn justice, the system. Damn, you got people who sitting there working in the damn courthouse, okay? Who number one, these people will play with your life like it's a goddamn toy, okay? You got a damn judge that'll sit there won't like the way you looked at him, okay? Oh, I saw you flick my wife off when we was riding down the road. I'm gonna give you life. And now these motherfuckers got these folks coming to their house to do community service to suck them off. That's some crazy shit. And you got probably a lot of these men who were doing this stuff because they didn't want to go to jail. Because this man probably told him, if you don't do this for me, I'm going to lock your ass up. If you don't do this for me, I'm going to make it to where your ass go to jail. Now, this ain't the this is the judge, bitch. The judge. Okay? Can you imagine that shit? Can you imagine a judge telling you that you either come over to my house and do this community service, have sex with me, or I'm going to send you to jail? That is some fucked up shit. That's what you call abuse of power, okay? Abuse of power. And how much you want to bet they might get this motherfucker 2 months in jail and 15 years of probation? How much you want to bet? And like I said, a lot of these men were under the age of 18. Well, some of them. And just to think the fact that they might get this motherfucker 2 months and 15 years probation. We already know he's not going to go to jail, girl. He'll go to jail for probably a couple of months. He ain't going to go for very long. You got these motherfuckers out here who saying shit like people are too rich to go to jail. The fuck does that mean? For real? Yes, you got people out there that say that people's lifestyles, based on people's lifestyle, they shouldn't go to jail. They should order them to just house arrest. That's why I say money talk, bullshit walk. Always, which is sad. It ain't what you know, it's who you know, and it's how much motherfucking money you got in your pocket. That is some sick ass shit. But like I said, I bet this nigga get 2 months and goddamn 15 years house arrest. Bitch, he ain't gonna go to jail very long. I can guarantee that shit. Let's move on off that pathetic motherfucker, okay? Girl, let's talk about some shit that's gonna make you laugh right quick, girl. So there's a woman. She went viral on Twitter. Okay, she went viral on Twitter. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before yesterday. I don't remember. But she went viral on Twitter because she said that she was getting evicted at midnight because she spent her rent money on Beyonce's Formation tour. And of course, people were saying, "Oh, girl, you just said that because you wanted to get retweets." And she was like, "No." She was like, "I'm really." The landlord really told me I got until midnight to get out of the house because I decided that I wanted to go out with a bang and purchase Beyonce tickets instead of paying my rent. Now, people were going in on this girl, calling her all the kind of stupid motherfuckers and all this type of stuff. Now, she said that she's never been late on her rent before. So hopefully the landlord decides that she wants to work with her because she's never been late before. But she said she's graduating from college and she wanted to go out with a bang by spending all of her money. Literally, she said she spent all of her money on Beyonce Formation tickets. Now, she said she don't know if the landlord's going to work with her, but she told her to get out by midnight. Well, she said she don't really care because she's a big Beyonce fan and she don't give a fuck that she basically spent all her damn rent money to go to the Beyonce Formation tour. You know what I said to myself? I said, girl, I love me some Beyonce. Don't get me fucked up. Y'all know I'm not a Beyonce fan, but I said, you know what? Since you're that big of a Beyonce fan, what you should do, tweet Beyonce and tell her to pay your rent for you, girl. Since you spent all your money on her tickets, bitch, tweet her and say, girl, can you help me with my rent, bitch? Okay. Can you help me with my rent, bitch? Negative. Okay, negative. Okay, now, ladies, now let's get up eviction. Okay, ladies, now let's get an eviction. Now sit your ass down. For real, though, I don't give a fuck, girl, that you about to graduate. That you about to graduate college, you want to go out with a bang, bitch, for real. It's all other kind of bangs you could have went out with, girl. Just spend your damn rent money on some damn Formation tickets, bitch. But I guess whatever, okay? Whatever floats your boat, bitch. Whatever floats your motherfucking boat, girl. Do your thug thizzle, okay? Do your thug thizzle, because apparently maybe you got somewhere to go. I don't know. But bitch, what? For real though? Whatever. But I bet you can't tweet Beyonce talking about something. I'll pay your rent for you, girl. I digress on that situation, okay? Now, Black Chyna. Y'all know I haven't reported on this. If somebody wanted me to talk about this shit, I wasn't going to make no whole video on Black Chyna announcing that she was pregnant, girl. I was like, bitch, whatever, okay? Of course, Black Chyna is pregnant. Yeah, we already know that. Anybody that is on social media, you know that Black Chyna and Rob Kardashian have announced their pregnancy, okay? She has also announced that she has trademarked the name Angela Renee Kardashian. She has trademarked, okay? Trademarked the name Angela Renee Kardashian. Now, we already know that ain't got shit to do with love. I'm sorry, that ain't got shit to do with love. That got everything to do with business. We know they got everything to do with business. That ain't got shit to do with love. Because we know that name, even though we love to hate the Kardashians, we do. But we already know that the Kardashian names holds a lot of clout, and we know that it's money to be made off of that name. We know that. But she did say, don't call her Angela Kardashian unless the money is right. Okay? I'm like, bitch, for real. But like I said, I can one thing I can say is that Blac Chyna is a very, very smart woman. I will say that. Now, people are saying that she's using Rob Kardashian for his money. Now, of course, Blac Chyna ain't got Kardashian money, but she did have a little bit of coin. But of course, she's going to have more coin now that she's basically pregnant with a Kardashian hair. Okay, a Kardashian hair, girl. Yes, she is. Well, hopefully it's a little boy. Hopefully it's a little boy. Who knows? But girl, okay. Yeah, she decided to trademark the name Angela Renee Kardashian. I guess nobody else. I don't know what the fuck trademarking that name is gonna do. It's not like I don't know, maybe she what the fuck can you do with that? I mean, so that mean can't nobody else name their child Angela Renee? I don't know. But anyway, like, yes, cha-ching up in this motherfucker. But like I said, I'm not mad at her, girl. I'm not mad at her. Do your thug because she is a businesswoman. But we already know that trademarking that name has absolutely nothing to do with love, but has everything to do with business, okay? Everything to do with business. It is what it is. Yes, Rob ain't got no money, girl. That's his mom. But as long as his mother is Kris Jenner, he got money, okay? Because she already went off on Kylie and Kim Kardashian for basically telling her that she needs to stop supporting Rob. As long as he got his mama got breath in her body, he got money, girl, okay? And especially now that you got these television shows basically wanting to offer them money to love you back, Kay, wanting to offer them money for the reality show for not only the wedding, but now for the birth of their child. That's probably gonna even be even more money, child. Even more, okay? Even more money. Okay, but like I said, I ain't mad at her. Do your thug thizzle. Black Chyna, aka Angela Renee Kardashian, do your thug thizzle, girl. That was a boss bitch move right there, girl. High five on that shit. Bloop. All right, moving the fuck on. Did she buy Rob his house? Child, I don't know, girl. Did she buy Rob his house? I don't know. I ain't heard about that one. It's Sam. Okay, let's talk about this other thing. Sharon Osbourne and Ozzy Osbourne getting a divorce. Now they have been together, I think, for 34 years or something like that. Now I remember watching. Didn't they have a reality? Because I think I remember watching a reality television show from them and their children back in the day. Well, apparently it is alleged that, of course, all of this stuff is alleged that Ozzy Osbourne, number one, has been cheating on Sharon. Apparently he's been doing this shit for a while. Been cheating on her. Apparently he's back drinking and all this type of shit. So Sharon decided to kick his motherfucking ass out of the house. Okay. Now she announced this on The View. Is it The View? Whatever the fuck she on, girl. I think it's The View. Not The View. What the fuck show is she on, girl? I can't think. The Talk, child, The Talk. And she basically said that she told him to leave the house. He left the house, but he has since came back to the house. She said since he came back to the house, she decided to leave. Now I'm thinking to myself, ain't Ozzy Osbourne, Lord knows I'm not trying to be funny. Ain't Ozzy Osbourne the same dude that can barely hold it? He can't hold a fucking drink in his hand without wasting that shit. Ain't that the same dude? So what the fuck you doing right here cheating on any damn body, okay? And apparently Sharon Osbourne been holding your motherfucking ass down for 34 years, ever since you went through whatever the fuck you went through. You can barely hold a goddamn drink in your hand without wasting that shit all over yourself, but you around here fucking around. For real though. But like I said, a lot of people look at situations like 34 years, you better work that motherfucking shit out. I get it, but at the same time, motherfucker shit, you got a motherfucker right here fucking around on you, and you goddamn she probably wiping that motherfucker ass, y'all. We don't know. He probably can't do shit for his damn self for real. Not like that. That man goddamn fucked up. He be sitting there shaking so goddamn bad, wasting shit, and you right here cheating on some motherfucking bottle and drinking, looking, all this old type of shit. But apparently he is she said she doesn't know what's gonna come about it, but she wants to get a divorce. Like I said, she has moved out of the house. Child, whoever want a little bit of money, shit, you get motherfuckers around here who 20 years old who will fuck around with him, okay? But she said she doesn't know what's gonna come of it. He wants to work it out, of course. We already know he want to work it out. Why wouldn't he? Okay, this woman been holding your ass down for 34 years. And you around here fucking around, okay? Not only are you fucking around, you around here goddamn drinking and all this old other shit. You better sit your ass, your decrepit ass down and goddamn live your motherfucking life with your goddamn wife. For you who've been holding your goddamn ass down and who've been holding your goddamn hands while you drinking them goddamn drinks and about to waste them all over the motherfucking place. Okay? Hey, Random Nikki. Shy. But yeah, they've been together a long ass time. I remember them from a long time ago. Okay, a long time ago. But yeah, that's one. Hopefully, like I said, goddamn, if they can work it out, if they can get over this hump, hopefully they can, because 34 years is a long time. But I know that girl, the lady nigga, you know what he said? He said that shit. You know, Sharon been his manager for years. Shit, he probably don't even know how much money he got, child. He don't know how much money he got. Yeah, it's cheaper to keep it, but shit, child. Hey, Bobby. Of course, girl. I guess we can go ahead and talk about Toni Braxton. Let me eat one of my I gotta eat one of my gummies on this bitch. Girl. Of course, this shit is a legend. Tell me why. Like I said, I gotta eat one of my gummies on this shit, bitch. These motherfuckers, allegedly. These motherfuckers good, girl. These are the Welch's mixed fruit gummies. Bitch, rabbit hole. Big girl, these shit's the bomb. But girl, tell me why they talking about something. Toni Braxton. Supposed to be dating Birdman, bitch. For real. Bitch. Somebody tell me they lying. Somebody tell me this is a lie. Tell me I'm being punked. What the fuck is Ashton Kutcher? Okay. And when I saw TMZ, y'all know a lot of people I don't motherfucking believe. Justin on live, bitch. Hell no. I'm missing my boot down. But girl, I was like, tell me I gotta be being punked right now, okay? Ain't no way in the fucking hell Toni Braxton dating Birdman. Now, allegedly they've been fucking around for years, okay? Allegedly they've been fucking around for years. But somebody, he went backstage to one of her concerts, and apparently they've been keeping it on the hush hush, and somehow some type of photos or some shit got out. Girl, somebody tell me I'm being punked, bitch. Am I being punked? Is this shit for real? Is this shit for real? Is this real life? Am I dreaming? Am I dreaming? I mean, like I said, I'm not one to judge no damn battle. But that is an odd ass couple. Hopefully they just friends. But apparently they've been hanging out for years. I don't know how true that is. Okay. Birdman, bitch. I know goddamn well Toni ain't messing with. Try, lady nigga. That's what the folks said. That's what TMZ said. That's what TMZ said. That's what a lot of these other places are reporting, girl. Well, they said they've been messing around for years, not actually together, but they said they've been, dipping and dabbing for years, bitch. Like I said, I guess, bitch. You never know. He might be hitting the right child. You never know. Sometimes you look at some of these dudes, you be like, you know what? What the fuck did she see in him? But girl, you never know shit. He be some type of way on the outside. He might be sweet as pie on the inside, just like the Juice Man. People tell me that shit all the time. Juice Man look like he just real mean, but I want to tell you, wouldn't hurt a fly, girl. Juice Man is sweet as pie. Like I said, maybe Birdman just, sweet as pie when he ain't on camera and shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's sweet as pie, girl. Child out live mission. Girl, I ain't finna speak on that, child. Bitch, these drinks are delicious, girl. I hate that I can't share. These motherfuckers so good. I bought the big pack. Girl, this shit is delicious. Ooh, this shit so good. Woo! Who's that, Miss Virgo? Woo! Child, I don't know what that man be doing in the bedroom, child. What happened to Baby and Birdman? Now it's Birdman. Girl, child, I don't know. Like I said, these folks be changing. Women, you went from Bow Wow, Lil Bow Wow to Bow Wow. Shit, I ain't finna try to goddamn run down P. Diddy now. That motherfucker had 30,000 goddamn names. P. Diddy, who else has changed their name 1,000 times, child? My loyalty is with you, chick. I'm only watching one minute. Justin is my boo. I'm gonna have to watch the replay of that. What's today? Today Wednesday. Oh yeah, he doing his Wasted Wednesday, girl. Today is Wasted Wednesday, bitch. I'm missing it too. Oh, and bitch, Nina Unrated is live on Periscope, bitch. I'm missing her. Y'all ain't following Nina, girl. I'm praying for you, Nina, girl. She got a lot going on. Y'all need to go over and, girl, go watch her Life is Happening series. There's a lot of shit going on with Nina, child. But I ain't finna go into her whole rundown, girl. Snoop Dogg. Girl, so many people in China, they goddamn name 1,000 times. I got time for that shit. So, family, what else is going on? That is really all that I had to talk about. Now I can sit there and read the chat and all that shit. Oh yeah, let me tell you something. I just watched Justin's video where he was roasting Azalea Banks. Girl, let me tell you something. Somebody wanted me to talk about Azalea Banks. I ain't got shit to talk about that goddamn woman. Let me tell you why. That bitch should be saying shit, okay? That bitch should be saying shit. And my thing is this: you can't say, anytime you got a person who's sitting there trying to going off on a 14-year-old child, okay? Girl, something wrong with that goddamn woman. Once she just beefing with somebody else, she always on Twitter fucking with some damn body. She was fucking with Beyonce. She was fucking with somebody else. Now, when she went off on Iggy Azalea, I was like, okay, whatever. But bitch, that goddamn girl going off on a 14, and the 14-year-old got her motherfucking ass too and together. Okay? I ain't got shit to say about that goddamn fool. Okay? Azalea who? Okay? Who? Fuck up. Fuck that goddamn girl. Her name is Nina Unrated on Periscope, precious. Yeah, girl, she got more issues than both, girl. Sad. Miss Virgo, I'm not sure. I'm not sure she's still home. No, she said she was living with different friends and things. She also said she was still living out of a car from time to time. It's really sad. It's real sad. I hope and pray that she gets back on her feet and gets her son back. It's just, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. I don't have any children, but I can only imagine having someone keep you away from your children. That got to be really a hard situation for her. So, oh hell, girl, you talking about these goddamn Welch's mixed fruit snacks, bitch? Them shit off the motherfucking meat rack. Thanks, I love Nels. Did you see the other girl's mother? Yes, girl. Her mama said, girl, one thing I don't play by, boo, is my baby. Okay? I don't play like that, bitch. I don't play like that. Okay? Big what Birdman? Go, man. Are you a stereo girl? You know who Birdman is. Put some respect on my name, bitch. Put some respect on his name, bitch. Okay? You know who Birdman is, girl. You know who Birdman is, girl. Justice has been found for my trans sister who was murdered. They got 2 dudes in custody and charging them with first-degree murder, attempted robbery, conspiracy to commit a murder. I haven't heard about that, Bobby. I'm glad they caught them fools, though. One thing I don't understand, you got a lot of these dudes out here who they know that these people are trans, and they sit there. I don't know, maybe they I don't know if they get clocked by somebody else and they decide that they want to kill the trans woman. People are fucking cowards. That shit is sad to know that you just can't be who the fuck you are. Well, then again, no, people can't accept who they are as a person, that they want to sit there and harm other people. That's the real true sad part. I think that living your motherfucking truth, okay? Living your mother. If you want to kill anybody, kill your goddamn self, okay? The fuck? That should be pissing me off. There's so many trans women that I've heard about that have died because people are fucking cowards. People are sick and people are stupid. They take their lives. It's just really sad. But I'm glad they called them motherfucking Bobby. What the fuck is going on with Lauryn Hill? Bitch. Girl, I heard Lauryn Hill. Somebody wanted me to talk about that. Apparently Lauryn Hill was 2 hours late to her concert. And this bitch said that she has to be in sync with some shit. Or some shit, girl. For real? Bitch, I won't never come to not a damn nerd motherfucking concert of yours again. She had them people sit there for 2 hours. Because she wasn't in sync with some shit. Girl, for real, Lauryn Hill, who the fuck, girl, bye, okay? Hell no, who the fuck you supposed to be? Hey, Felicia, thanks for joining me, boo. I just got another notification from Nina. But girl, I heard about that Lauryn Hill showed her ass up late to that goddamn concert. Who the fuck is she? Is she back on that pipe, girl? That's a good question, child. But I don't know. But all I know is she got like fucked up. Okay, if I'm sitting there paying money to see your ass, you gonna make bitch. Who you think you are? Who do you think you are? Okay, to make me sit there and wait 2 hours for your ass. Okay, you know what I'd have been like? I'd have been like, never again, never a motherfucking again, boo. Okay, never again will I pay to see your ass. Fuck you think you is making me wait? Kiss my ass. Hell no. Have you heard about Usher's nude on Snapchat? Bitch, what is his Snapchat? What is Usher's Snapchat? Okay. He naked. What's his Snapchat? Bitch, can you share sending my P.O. box for gummies? Bitch, I ain't share with your ass. I'm just playing, girl. You know I got you, girl. I got another one sitting right here, girl. This for you, girl. These motherfuckers delicious. Who said that about Usher naked on Snapchat? What the fuck is Usher Snapchat? You talking about somebody naked around this? I need to know. What's the name? Spill the motherfucking beans. You don't know. Really? How you gonna sit there and tell me he naked on there and ain't got the name, girl? Or dude? That's fucked up. I have no idea, Sam. That's a good question. He took a selfie and his pee-pee was all out. Who got the Snapchat name? Ooh, Usher. Stop, girl, sit down. Sat down. Come on, Usher is nude on 9. Somebody need to let me know what Usher's Snapchat name is. Did you hear about Kevin Hart making them snap videos about NBA players with nappy hair and how they need to come? I haven't heard about that, Anastasia. Hi, Jordan. Girl, that wasn't nothing to see. For real, girl. He won packing, girl. He wasn't nothing to see. Just search Usher Snapchat and you'll see his crazy ass picture, girl. He was naked, but he had an emoji over his. Oh, okay. Okay. Let me Google this shit real quick. Let me Google this shit. I need some more people to follow on Snapchat. As a matter, before I do all that, drop me some Snapchat names. I need some Snapchat names, y'all. That picture ain't worth talking about. It was a bad, okay, it was a bad angle. Welcome to the family, Ann J Mom. Drop me some Snapchat name. Anybody on Snapchat? Let me tell you who I love watching on Snapchat, y'all. Look at her. Him. Bitch, hold on, bitch. For real, bitch.
Are you hungry?
Now, if you want to follow anybody on Snapchat, you need to follow him. Bitch. He be acting a fool. He be acting a fool. You don't have Snapchat. Usher Raymond. Oh, thank you, boo. Thank you, boo. Even though ain't nothing to see, child. Really, I done clicked the wrong shit. Hold on, y'all. Let me Oh, I got him. Hopefully that's him. Oh, I found him, girl. Ooh. Where is it at? I found him, boo. Found him. Found him. Okay, I got his ass. Yes, he's Lynn Spirit. Yes, he is hilarious. Girl, I don't know if y'all saw the story that he did. He did a story time video on Snapchat where he was talking about him and one of his, how he used to be a, you know, a call dude, whatever. He used to, you know, have sex for money, but he had sugar daddies or whatever. That was one of the funniest fucking stories I've ever heard, y'all, for real. I follow him on Facebook. I don't have Snapchat. Child, for those of you that don't have Snapchat, y'all be missing a lot. For real. There are a lot of things that are on Snapchat that people don't put on YouTube, people don't put on Facebook, people don't put on Instagram, people don't put on Twitter. People do a lot of shit on Snapchat. I found out a lot of things on Snapchat that I probably would have never knew just following people on YouTube, following them on Facebook, on Instagram or Twitter. People reveal a lot of things on Snapchat. I guess because they know it's going to be deleted. I don't know. Do you think Black Chyna using Rob to get black at Kylie? It probably started off like that in the beginning. I don't know about now. Hey, Jashante. I seen sex on Snapchat. Wow, child. I ain't never seen that. Now, I've seen people having sex on Periscope before. I've seen that. Log on, these nasty some bitches on there just having random ass sex on Periscope. I have seen that, but I ain't never seen it on Snapchat. It confuses you, Goma. Girl, are you following anybody, Goma? What's the difference between Snapchat and Snapchat, where you just record like what is it, 20 seconds of video? Periscope is a live where you're talking live like I'm talking to y'all right now, but Snapchat is like, you know, just random snaps, and people can snap you back. They can call you. Apparently, nobody goddamn call me though on Snapchat, child. I don't even know how to find out who following me, bitch. I don't know what to do. I'm confused. Girl, you ain't following nobody. That's why it's confusing you, girl. You need to, girl, yeah, you need to get your Snapchat. I found out some shit on Snapchat that I would never knew. Okay. What do you think about Beyonce's new album? What, you talking about Lemonade? I got a whole video talking about Lemonade. That's what you're talking about, Brianna. No, I'm not Bella. I just do it randomly, girl. Randomly. Girl, I broadcasted once had over 800 views. They kept asking me to see my titties. Ah, bitch! Girl, I would be so fucking nervous if I had 800 people watching me at one time. Girl, I'd fucking die. But Miss Virgo, but they play over and over like a real video. Like if they record, continually, it'll play like a real video. You got Snapchat. ThickChickVlogs is my Snapchat. If you are in here, I don't really. I think I posted a little bit a couple days ago. I don't post every day on Snapchat, but you can follow me, ThickChickVlogs. Yes, girl, yes. Whatever you got over 100, watching your ass now, girl. But okay, 100 ain't 800. Okay, 100 ain't 800. Okay. Anything new with the badass kids, neighbors, thick chick, girl? They still bad as fuck. Okay, they still bad as fuck, child. They still bad as hell. I hear them over there from time to time, bouncing the ball, acting, doing wrestling moves on each other, child. They gonna be bad as fuck. But I move out of this motherfucker in 5 months, girl. 5. So I don't give a fuck. Okay. Yes, child. They be having sex on Periscope. They not supposed to, but I've seen it. Does the Snapchat stay up longer? I think Snapchat stays up for what? Does it stay up for 24 hours, something like that? I'm not sure. How about Prince? Oh, I didn't already talk about all of that, boo. When this video goes live, once I'm done, you can go back and rewatch it. Yes, it's kind of like Vine. Kind of, yep. Yep. Try, I don't know, the fuck away from him. the fuck away from this motherfucker. Okay. Yeah, 24 hours. 24 hours. Yep. And then it mysteriously deletes itself. There's a lot of people that I'm following on. Well, not a lot of people I'm following. I follow this one guy. His name is Chef Chris Show. I'm probably mispronouncing his last name, but I love watching him. Oh my God, he is the bomb. I heard that Madonna is horning his Prince in a music award show. What? I don't know yet, Goldmouth. Probably honoring Prince. Juice Man is asleep. He has to go to work in a little bit. I just heard him go in the bathroom now, so. You seen porn on Snapchat? You live between a cornfield and a bean field. Girl, and then like that country living. One thing about it, we could be in my mama's house, making all kind of noise, hollering, screaming, having fun, playing music loud, and we ain't got to worry about disturbing nobody. I feel like somebody with that many children, you need to have something separate, for real. For real, Bobby, girl, that's like 45 minutes away from me, bitch. What you was doing down there in that country, motherfucker? Don't nothing disappear from the internet. I don't know who that is, Mario. Dr. Miami Snapchat is insurance. What's their snap name, Precious? What's their snap name? I am Kiera. I'm about to get the fuck up over here in 10 minutes because I gotta watch Empire, bitch. So yeah, okay. Please don't spoil it for me or nobody else, okay? Because they don't come off of me, but in 10 minutes, okay? I think, yeah, come on at 8 here. I'm waiting on that Snapchat from the doctor, whatever his name is. Real Talk sent random guys some before the news on Snapchat. What? Okay, I don't know who the hell that is, Mario. I found you from your story time about going to the bathroom and girls being in the bathroom. Ah, child. I never seen Underground, Virgo. Okay, let me write that down. The Real Dr. Miami. All right. Thank you, boo. No, girl, don't spoil it for us. What happened? Don't, who is that? I haven't seen it. Men in Birmingham like to spend money if you pretty. I've heard that, Bobby. And you are pretty, girl. You are pretty. I believe it, boo. I actually know a girl. She's a trans girl. She's on my personal Facebook page that I know. She lives here in my city. She actually goes, she travels, girl. She travels. She got a lot of dudes that like to have her on their arm, girl. And she told me she makes a lot of money doing it, boo. I said, I ain't mad at you. Underground's good too. What is it about? Dr. Miami, why you need to see him? Girl, he on Snapchat, go now. It's Sam. Yes, I seen Riley Curly. That little girl look like she bad as hell. I seen a girl, she look like she bad as hell, child. Bad as fuck. Okay, family. I'm about to get the fuck up over here. If you are new to my channel, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you are in here right now, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button for me. I got to get the fuck up out of here because I need to go and watch Empire. I need to do a whole lot of other shit, okay? I got to go get my food out this goddamn oven, girl. But I don't know how long I've been talking. I've been talking to y'all for over an hour, almost 2 hours, bitch, okay? So, well, no. It ain't been no 2 hours. Well, it's been a little over an hour, like an hour and 20-some minutes. But like I said, be sure to hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this live chat. Also, if you are new here, be sure to subscribe and all of that good shit. And I'll be back, girl, tomorrow to give y'all my review of Empire. Okay? Empire. Hopefully that shit is loud, live, and in color. And I'll see y'all tomorrow, family. Bye. Love you too. Love all of y'all. Bye.